Match One Podcast, not nothing.
And you are not tuned in with the Match One Podcast.
Man, Match One Podcast. If you ain't matching one, nigga, you dapping one, man. You did what I'm saying.
Hey, man. Roll one, smoke one. This the Match One Podcast.
Match One Podcast, number one podcast station. You already know it's Match One. Better match two if you ready, though. Come on.
Match One Podcast, man. Shout out to my man Zeus and T did and this motherfucker, man. Scrap life, scrap love, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm fucked up with these niggas, man. Match One, bitch.
Match One, man. Fam, C-Town shit, man. Tuning in. Real topics. Good energy, man.
And we in here matching one with the Match One Podcast.
Shout out to y'all, man. I'm high as a motherfucker. Scrap life.
Scrap love.
All my niggas smoking green, yelling out Match One.
And you're now tuned in with Match One. Let's get it.
Mic check.
Yo.
Yo. Exit 4. Yo, okay. Do you want a revolution? Whoop, whoop. Do you want a revolution? Whoop, whoop. Hey. Sick of dying, on trying, I'm in lying. Everybody trying to make $1. It makes me wanna holler. The way they do my life, You know what I'm saying? Look, Kurt Franklin.
Yo, man, that back when
What my saints at? With their hands up. Where they got them? Up. They got their hands up.
Yeah, that back when gospel was on the hip hop stations and shit.
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin turned gospel around, man.
He turned it around? Because, I mean, we ain't heard shit else like that since Kurt Franklin, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you had shit like Mary and shit like that. You know,
Okay,
you had a few
Shackles.
gospel artists that would get played just in the mainstream music.
Well, I mean, it's very, very few.
But Kurt he started that shit, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very, very
It ain't been a minute, though.
It's very, very few. I ain't even think about Mary, though, I guess. I think maybe Yolanda Adams.
Yeah,
song or
Yolanda
two
Adams, you know what I'm saying?
Crossed over on that R&B type shit. Because people was listening to it the wrong way. I get
But it
it.
wasn't shit before Kurt. You know, Kurt Franklin got down, really pioneered that shit.
And he technically did it with his early shit, though, but before it crossed over, if you get what I'm saying. Like melodies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, rain down on me. Rain down on me.
Kurt Franklin was that nigga, man.
Come on, man.
Getting all the church pussy.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay. Either way, man, it's your boy Zeus, aka Thunder, aka Lego, aka Hood Motherfucking Geek, aka Mr. Ordero Loca Singallado. No way. Shout out to the Dominican. I might be coming back home soon, maybe.
And I go by King Jordan Diddy. Welcome to the Match One Podcast.
And for some of the people that just started listening to us, right?
Right.
I wanted to shout them out. Shout out to all our old listeners, all our new listeners, all our everybody. I gotta explain some shit to them, you know, because some of the people don't know I'm Dominican, you know, some of our new listeners, so they probably think like, oh, this nigga Spanish is all. It's not. You know, you're just not Dominican. Unless you're Dominican, you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
Certain
want
slang to it.
I just want to make sure I say that. But shout out to everybody. You know, shout out to the people that started listening to me at my job. I wasn't expecting it because I don't promote the podcast to people that I work with. But, you know, I was approached with somebody saying Zeus, a.k.a. And I was like, wait a second. That's not even the stand-up shit. That's the shit that goes on in the podcast. So shout out to y'all listening. I don't want to detour you from listening to us, but you know, it's just kind of a shocker. They're like, oh shit, they put 2 and 2 together.
Keep listening, bitch.
I mean, wait, whoa, don't say that because technically it was a female that said something about it. So don't call.
I mean, you know,
I don't want to. I don't want to
it's
be
just for everybody. You know, for anybody who listens.
I don't want to be approached by
some. I
don't want to be approached by somebody saying, "Hey, man, y'all call me a bitch on the show." Like, no, we're not calling you a bitch per se, unless you a bitch.
Yeah, you know,
No.
you ain't gave us enough room to make that, you know, come to that conclusion on whether or not you a bitch yet.
Okay. Anyways, man, my brother, how you doing?
You know,
We back. Did we have an episode last week? Do God damn. Well, we back, motherfuckers. You know, we back, Mr. Magic City, blowing purple. Whatever, man. All praises to Gucci. I've been starting that lately.
that was Jeezy, but
No, I'm not saying that for Jeezy. I'm just saying I'm telling you that I've started. I know that was Jeezy.
Okay.
But I'm saying that's been my new thing. I've been just starting all week. All praises to Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
in due time, Gucci gonna get it credit, man. Niggas just so institutionalized that they just follow the suit, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want to give a nigga like Gucci that credit. But for long, you'll have to.
All praises to Gucci, man.
You know, Gucci one of them niggas, you know, they don't want to give him his flowers yet. If something happened to Gucci though, you know, then everybody will really start realizing they want to give him his flowers. Then get my man this shit now.
I mean, that's with anybody though. Nobody gives nobody their flowers while they're on. I guess it's relevant still.
They don't want to give Gucci his credit though. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
only people that don't give Gucci his credit is those like
Motherfuckers from the South.
What you mean?
It seemed like motherfuckers from the South look at Gucci in the way. I really can't even explain it, but I feel like motherfuckers outside the South kind of give Gucci a little more credit than motherfuckers that's actually from the South.
I don't think that. I just think it depends on what we're talking about. When you're saying that the people from the South don't give Gucci his credit, I think when people are talking about lyrical motherfuckers, they don't bring up Gucci. I mean, yeah, I guess even when you say that, when we think about the ATL list, niggas had Gucci kind of rated low as fuck.
Come on, man.
And I don't know if they were, well, we still don't know what they were basing that list off of again. I want to make sure I stay there. We don't know what that list was based off of, lyrics or whatever. But we know I feel like motherfuckers get Gucci his credit, except when they're trying to compare Gucci to Jeezy. For some reason, there's still a lot of niggas that just...
They don't give Gucci his credit as for what he's done industry-wide, A&R type shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that the people that he have put in the industry, that's what I don't think he get his credit for. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give him he don't get the credit for all the producers that he put in the game and all the other artists. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really getting that credit.
That's true. Except from those artists and people, a lot of the people that we can talk about, they always give Gucci his credit.
Oh yeah. Now the people give it to him. I just want these platforms to give Gucci his credit, man. You know, Gucci is up there.
Okay.
Hold on, before we move.
Go ahead.
They give Jay-Z all their credit for the shit that he done for himself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way of putting it.
But they don't give Gucci the credit for the shit he's done for himself and so many other artists and producers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hov ain't put nobody in the game that stayed but Kanye. And I wouldn't even really give him the full credit because they really was like...
That was Dame probably.
Together, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was producing for Jay-Z, but I think Dame probably gave him the rap chance within Rockefeller. I never thought about it that way. We might have had that conversation before. Yeah, Jay-Z and the people that he's put on, it's probably not comparable to Gucci's. Ain't nobody's really comparable to Gucci, depending on how you... Nobody really.
Not when you talking about putting motherfuckers on.
Yeah, put somebody on there.
Ain't nobody even coming close.
I can't see nobody coming close. And then now that you put it in there,
putting on big motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Putting on niggas like Thug. Thug might be the biggest new nigga in the music industry right now.
He not even a new nigga because niggas don't give him. I say niggas don't give. People don't give Thug a lot of credit. I really didn't until I started hearing a lot of the newer artists that's coming out and they're influenced by Young Thug. They say that, you know,
like one
of their favorite, Gucci and Young Thug. So I'm like, okay, I never thought about it that way, but he is a very influential person in a way because he does certain shit that captivates motherfuckers. Backtrack real quick because I don't think we talked about this. We never talked about Meek Mill officially being on papers.
Good for him, man. I mean,
I just wanted to make sure we bring that up. We didn't talk about it.
Maybe he gonna stop all that bullshit, fake ass political shit he doing.
I would hope he wouldn't. I would hope it's not fake. I would hope it's something he was really trying to do. I'm trying to see before I get into this other shit, quick shit to talk about. Want to talk about the Antonio Brown shit? Because we never talked about it on the show.
I saw some shit about Antonio Brown getting charged with rape.
He ain't getting charged with it, but he got a civil suit against a sexual assault.
That's why he was getting the fuck up out of there.
No, I don't think this. From what everybody's saying, this shit was been going on. This was something already been talked about that was gonna happen. It just finally hit the light. If you get what I'm saying. So
right.
The accusations been out there that they say a lot of teams already knew about it. His whole shit this offseason. Let me say this because I know I did not say this on air because I don't think we ever talked about it. But I want to make sure I say my whole thing with the whole Antonio Brown situation. Period. Right. I feel like Antonio Brown got to New England by any means necessary, right? I feel like he really did everything purposely in Oakland to fuck up getting out of there because he didn't want to go there. Who would trade somebody to Oakland? Oakland is where they trade you for your career to die.
Right.
So I think he fucked up his feet on purpose. I think he made a big deal about this helmet shit that he had, and then then they took the money from him because he called a nigga a cracker. Straight
he
up.
obviously wanted to get the fuck out of there.
He wanted
to
get his. I don't blame him for like telling them to fucking release me after they take away $30 million of my guaranteed dollars because of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was some shit that I did. Like, let's get that straight. I did the shit, but I understand. Like, nigga, y'all ain't gonna give me my guaranteed money. Let me the fuck up out of here. But I think he wanted to go to New England the whole time anyway. Like, I think
they were trying not to give him any money.
Oh yeah, because he did some shit. It was something in his contract that said his guaranteed is null if he does something detrimental to the team, right? So after that whole helmet shit, he had got into it with the GM. I think he called him a cracker or some shit like that.
But I thought the guaranteed money you get that shit when you sign.
It is, but there's still some. You don't get all of it. I don't think like that. It's just they're guaranteed you're gonna get this money. But he has stuff in his contract that says we can nullify your guaranteed money if you do A, B, C, or D.
That's bullshit, man.
Very much so.
I mean, guaranteed money is supposed to be guaranteed money. It shouldn't be no incentives, or it shouldn't be no kind of. It shouldn't be a way where you could take my guaranteed money back. I mean, I can see if it was like the contract, but how you take away my goddamn?
Because I think all teams have little clauses in there for their guaranteed money, especially in the NFL, because they're looking at it like you can't do anything to fuck up this team and then think you finna get this money from us. Like, it's not gonna happen that way. Antonio Brown had so much shit going on before he got to Oakland, and that's why they put that in his contract. Like, you can't do shit to do something to fuck up the team shit. So if we find you for some shit for this, we can nullify your guaranteed money, which he did.
Shit anyway, I'd have been getting the fuck up out of there too.
Yeah, he did with it. He got out, and then all this other shit started coming out, which I don't think got nothing to do with him going to New England because the shit was gonna come out anyway. But I just know for a fact that he worked his way out of Oakland. Like, I don't blame him. Because I know they were sending him there to pretty much kill his career. Nobody gets traded to Oakland for a good reason. So,
nah. Ain't shit popping in Oakland.
I mean, yeah. So,
unless you going to the Warriors.
They're not even in Oakland. Well, now they about to be in San Francisco somewhere. They're finna be somewhere else now. So,
are they moving?
Yeah. That was the whole point of them, like, trying to win the championship last year, to lead Oracle in fashion from Oakland. Like, they're going over the Bay now. They're going to San Francisco now. Yeah, I think they're going to San Francisco.
Everybody getting out of Oakland, man. I don't blame Antonio Brown.
Yeah, the Raiders is going to Las Vegas next year. So, now, I was trying to see if we had some other shit, but let's go ahead and get to this good shit. Malik Yoba.
Malik Yoba is a faggot.
I went back and listened to that interview because I didn't listen to it, and you told me, man, you gotta listen to this shit. You are 100% correct about that. I'm not gonna call him the F word because the F word causes drama.
He's a faggot, man.
He's gay.
He's a faggot.
He's obviously gay. He just not man enough to admit that he's gay yet. I don't know why. Did you see that other video that came out with him with his makeup and shit on?
Nah, right. I ain't seen the video with him.
Oh, no.
But on the Breakfast Club interview, he was trying so hard to just not say he gay. Like, nigga, you gay. Ain't no such thing as a trans woman. The nigga gay, man. The nigga gay. It's whatever kind of make-believe shit y'all want to come up with, whatever kind of make-believe explanation you want to come up with, it's a man in women's clothing. Or a man dressed up like a woman with surgery, cosmetic surgery, or whatever. But it's a man. So, ain't no such thing as a trans woman. So don't try to goddamn throw them your little shit in there thinking that you goddamn not gay. Cause you gay, cuz. You gay, bro. Just admit it.
What about? You think him and that white bitch fucking?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was not the only person catching that.
I kind of feel like he fucking both of them trans that was on the show with him, but most definitely the white bitch.
I don't think he doing that with the black one.
Because the white bitch just reaction was so to certain shit you could just see in the fade.
And he kept doing too much. Like, I went to be at the parade with her, and
yeah,
she's such a good person. Which is, hey, yo, whatever floats his boat, floats his boat. I don't bash.
He clearly said that he frequents pride parades.
No. You're saying it wrong. You're saying it. Come on, bro. No. Frequent pride parades is what the pride people do, right? The pride parade is, hey, the parade's coming up.
He participates in pride.
Let's not even say participate. That's still a low bargain. He was on a main float,
right?
Sitting in the middle,
right?
That's not even like participating or what you call it. That's like,
no, I'm saying like he didn't just do it one time. Like he's talking about he been going to pride events since the 90s.
And he's also said that he's been attracted to trans people since he was like 16
years old. He was going to gay club, trans clubs, or whatever you want to call it.
Like, yo, what's up with that person?
Come on, cuz. You gay, bro.
It's okay. Just admit it. You and Young Buck.
Why you trying to beat around the bush? Why you trying to beat around the ass?
Go ahead, because I know what I'm naming this episode. You want to go ahead and say what you said the other day?
What?
New York Undercover.
I don't even remember what I said.
He was New York Undercover?
He definitely undercover.
The whole time, man. Hey, speaking of that, though, is that one of them shows that we just remember, but we don't remember?
What you mean?
Like, we remember New York Undercover, but like, we was thinking about this the other day, like, what was the motherfucker's name? Like, if you see an episode,
I don't remember the names in that.
But if you see an episode,
I want to say like Diaz was the lady. She was like the over them.
Okay.
I don't remember the Mexican nigga name.
That's what you don't remember them, but you can when you watch them, you remember.
Yeah.
And the Mexican one that got killed though, like with the car bomb. When
at the end, that was like the last episode. He got in the car and it blew up. That was his partner.
Like New York Undercover. Hey, why is that like that though? Because you know how we can think of other shows, and then we just can remember like a whole bunch of shit. Like, but them one of the shows, like, yeah, I remember it, but you don't like remember it. Like,
I mean, I kind of remember it. It just New York Undercover ain't a show that had like since it been off. There ain't been no reruns. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on no other network where they playing it late at night or no shit like that. Like that shit been off.
So Malik Yoba, man, just come on out, man. Come on
the
out.
The nigga name like Torres or something?
I think Torres was the goddamn Mexican dude.
Yeah.
Did you see the Mook and Breeze fight?
Yeah.
I got to see that battle now, man.
I don't think the battle out though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I want to see that shit now, man. I was surprised to see Mook swing.
I mean, from the looks of it, he didn't really have a choice. You know, like the nigga was doing too much.
I mean, what's your view on like? Because with that fight, if you into the battle rap and shit, you know they had like this whole shit before the fight in a way. Like they had like them Breeze and T-Top. I think that was Breeze that was with T-Top that day we seen him too.
The little sit down shit.
I think that was Breeze that was with T-Top that time we seen him too.
I know they from the same place and shit, so probably.
But I don't think Breeze was nobody at that time.
Yeah.
But Breeze and T-Top, and then they had Mook and Calico.
Yeah.
You know, and they were talking shit amongst each other then. Like it was like a whole 45 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, they do that for all the battle.
Yeah,
but goddamn pre-shit.
So when you go back and look at that shit, then you like, okay, it was some animosity building up. But Mook kept making like, I don't know, bruh. Like, I don't know.
I feel like that shit went down just like it should have went down, cause the nigga was really doing too much. Like he kept, like he was pushing them and shit, like coming in between them and shit while they were doing they shit. You know, like he was really doing too much, so you ain't really have a choice.
Are you familiar with like watching Breeze and T-Top and them though?
What you mean?
Like
I watch all that shit.
Alright. You ever seen that though? That's what Breeze always like defending other motherfuckers in a way. Like, alright, if a nigga is battle rapping and then they trying to spit something, they like T-Top. Like Breeze always get in front of the nigga like
he attention hungry, man.
Nah, I don't know if
Grizz ain't got that name like the rest of them niggas do. Out of all the niggas that they battle, he always has the smallest name, the lowest name. And I mean, I kind of feel like he wants shit to be aimed at him because he feel like that's what's gonna help him come up, you know, just as a name. You know, like niggas direct shit at T-Top because T-Top is a bigger name.
True.
I don't know shit about you. You just the nigga that's with T-Top. You know what I'm saying? Breed's straight though, but I mean, he just ain't as popular as everybody else. So I kind of see him, you know, he trying to get his popularity up, but he getting it the wrong way.
Shout out to Breed's, man.
He making himself look whack.
I definitely want to see that goddamn though.
I don't even see that battle though, like even turning out too good. I mean, I fuck with T-Top, but they ain't fucking with Calico and Mook, you know. They ain't fucking with Calico and Mook.
That's true. But last time I seen Mook, he wasn't all that to me either though. When I seen him against Averb.
I mean, but Averb just on the whole nother shit though. Averb beating everybody. Averb beat Lux too. You know what I'm saying?
You seen that one? I haven't seen that one yet.
I ain't seen it, but I just seen like the highlights and shit and all the, you know, all the comments and shit from it. So, you know, they saying he got them 3-0.
Lux ain't been fighting me in a long time.
They old now. They ain't really, they the pioneers, but they not the best right now.
Who? Like
Lux and Mook and shit.
But
Like
Mook
that,
is probably still get at Lux. I'm saying Lux to me. Even though I get that what you're saying, they're the pioneers, but some nigga, last time I seen like a nigga like Reed Dollars, he wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these niggas, like, I'm not even putting Cassidy in this conversation. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about that shit. Because I did not see Cassidy battle.
I'm sick of Cassidy.
I didn't see
Why
Cassidy
the fuck
battle.
is he battling again? Like,
Ain't
we
going
don't want
against
to see
Arsenal.
Cassidy, man. We don't want to see Cassidy.
Cassidy has a fan base that wants to see him, bro. It's still
He a
motherfuckers
free
that think
pick, man.
he beats. Like, it's motherfuckers that think Cassidy beat Goods.
Man, he a free pick, man.
And he didn't do anything to Goods.
I ain't seen nobody say Cassidy beat good.
I mean, besides
He a
Cassidy
free pick,
fans,
man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about Cassidy fans, bro.
I ain't seen no Cassidy fan.
You haven't?
Hell nah,
man.
Where they at?
In the comments, man. It's niggas that really like. Even at the show, if you look at it, motherfuckers just acting like Cassidy was just like, ooh, like, nigga, get that.
Cassidy had one round.
Maybe
the first round.
You giving that to Cassidy?
No, I'm saying he had. I ain't giving it to him. I'm saying he had one round where he was okay, where he was sticking in the battle. After the first round, he wasn't even like they were booing him and shit. You know what I'm saying?
3-0 Goods.
They were booing him and shit. Like the first round is the only time that he really kept motherfuckers' attention.
3-0 Goods, man.
Why are we even still seeing this nigga? Why are they still paying this nigga to come do that bullshit? It ain't 1990, 2000.
Was niggas really checking for him like that then?
He had his little moment. When all the shit, when the shit went down with the little studio battle shit, that's what really put the attention on it.
Okay, but that's other shit. I'm talking about when as far as like smacking.
That's what I'm saying. He had his moment in that time because when that shit went down, that was around the time when Mook was trying to battle him then. But he went and battled Mook because he was saying like 20,000 or some shit like that, and Mook was like, "Shit, I ain't got it." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. And he was like, "Shit, we ain't got that." But you know what I'm saying? We can battle. You know, he just didn't. He ran from that battle back then.
But this is what I'm saying. Not from the motherfuckers that's battle rapping, that's been battle rapping before the masses could see it, right? So I'm saying it from when I'm speaking about the battle rapping masses, it's whenever the battle rapping scene kind of started taking off on YouTube for like people like us that started watching it, well, with the DVDs too.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? In those eras, Cassidy wasn't like
right. I mean, he just make up shit. Cause I mean, even the people that was around in that time is like, nigga, who the fuck did you battle? You know what I'm saying? He's 5,000 old, but like even motherfuckers who was around then is like
we only
win.
Seen,
like
we
who
only
the fuck
seen
did you
one battle of him. That was with Freeway. When that Freeway he was battling
in the studio.
Freeway, wow. Never mind.
Where your footage at, man? Who the fuck did you battle? What the name? Who the names is? Give us some names.
He said he battled Elliot Ness before.
Okay.
I'm saying before he just said that on that freestyle I just seen, before Elliot Ness was walking for cheesecakes.
And Ness will probably beat him right now. Ness is relevant, way more relevant in battle than Cassidy. Ness will beat Cassidy right now. So I mean, he probably beat him then, but we just can't prove it because where the fuck y'all out of there in the car?
Now that's the fucked up thing about our era now. Like, prove it.
Right.
You know, like you can't even go off of words.
Our
anymore.
era is like that because how can you not prove it? It ain't a way for you not to be able to prove shit like that.
You know what? I gotta fast forward to some other shit then because I seen something this week. Joe Rogan podcast had this nigga High Tip Jesus on there. We may have had this conversation before, but I want to ask you. I don't remember us having it, but let's have it with a clear mind now, right? What is your real view on slavery? What I mean by that is, do you believe the stories of what they tell us about slavery? Like,
not fully, no.
Okay.
Because I don't believe that. I don't believe they went and brought all the motherfuckers over here.
Okay, that's what I want to good.
Them motherfuckers was here.
Yes. Okay.
You know, like as much as you want to try to, much as motherfuckers want to try to debate or whatever, Indians are Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it was different types of Africans already here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I know we might have had this conversation, but now I'm really like, I was just thinking about that because we're talking about our generation, like, okay, prove it, but whatever.
All right.
Even when they say, okay, when you think about the transatlantic slave ships and all that shit, right? All of those Africans that were supposedly coming from Africa to the New World wasn't coming to North America anyway. They were going like to South America somewhere.
Yeah, they were going all around.
So, just figuratively speaking, it would still have been impossible for us to be like, just so many of them made it over here to be as big as we is now, or be as big as we have ever been. We still been big.
I mean, but not to defend that, but
go ahead, I'm listening.
Slavery was 400 years.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can
that's 400
multiply,
years, you know?
multiply.
You can bring a lot of motherfuckers in 400 years, but I don't think that's how it went down.
No. Even with that's what I'm saying. So let's say they said 14 million. I think this is the number that they was talking about. Okay, 14 million motherfuckers was a part of the transatlantic slave.
Okay.
12 million actually survived or made it because, you know, dying off.
Right.
Only 375,000 of them came to North America.
Right. I can see that.
I mean, this is over the whole transatlantic slave time.
That's because motherfuckers was already here.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like, so the nigga, I think his name is High Tip Jesus or High Tip whatever. Y'all gotta look at that. He made some good points, which I was already like. He didn't make good points to me because I already been kind of on this. I've been a questioner of history probably for the last 7 years. Whenever I really started like learning about melanated and all of that shit, it's really whenever I changed my name to Zeus, as far as like anything I'm doing outside of my government name or whatever, it's kind of when I started realizing the black god, the melanated shit, in which I try to teach on my kids, because history is not going to be taught to make us look, it's always going to make us look as servants. And that's how I started feeling about the whole slave shit. If you fucking make it seem like y'all not from here, y'all came from Africa, y'all came from on a boat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It break. We already are superior. The white man is already superior to us because we already started our history like, oh yeah, we only here because of them.
See, the thing about that is to make them superior, to make them seem superior. You know what I'm saying? They can't say that, nigga, these motherfuckers who we trying to get y'all to feel like are so, you know, low. You know what I'm saying? We can't show you that these motherfuckers was traveling hundreds of years before we even could even do it. You know what I'm saying?
Thousands of years.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all were even able to travel, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, we was already doing that shit. Every concept of everything that they got, they took from us. You know what I'm saying?
All the way down to staying clean.
That'll fuck up history if they see that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, motherfucker was traveling way before they even gave credit for motherfuckers traveling.
Traveling, staying clean, sleeping in beds, not sleeping with animals.
Right.
All of that shit is cognizance that they learned. That was their mindset of ways of things until like the Moors and other motherfuckers came and showed them like, this shit is disgusting. How
those
the
are
fuck
original
living?
African motherfuckers in England.
Yeah.
Wars and shit like that. Black folks already there. You know what I'm saying?
But that and something else I want to bring up too. I also feel like the United States itself hides stuff from us. Not just like when I mean by hide stuff, I'm talking about like what's the word for it? Like the diggers, archaeologists,
yeah,
archaeological,
yeah,
that type of shit. Archaeologists, but I'm saying like the type of thing. So
yeah.
Okay. Like pyramids and shit. Like they got shit in America.
They make it fit the narrative.
Exactly.
Right.
Because there's shit in America that clearly shows that there were people that's not Indians that kind of mimics and looks just like the shits over there in Egypt. Even something with the Grand Canyon.
Right.
When they said how this broke down and this did this, it's like
the Grand Canyon
at the bottom. Yeah, they was like this shit is like something. But
nigga, the Grand Canyon got caves and shit inside of it and shit. Nigga, it was a point in time where they went in, where they found a secret cave or whatever, some shit, and they were taking out Egyptian artifacts out of there. How the fuck that shit get there? You know what I'm saying?
Now think about, that's what I'm saying. So think about the shit that they keep hidden of things like that they find. Right. Because if you say, oh yeah, we got Egyptian shit over here in America, the masses of black people not gonna catch on. I don't know what it's gonna take for the masses of us to be like, oh shit, bro, like we really been lied to our whole life. Because
it's gonna take the white folk to see it.
Because technically, when you even sound like you're a person that's not trying to say I'm a woke person because I don't want to be labeled that because I'm not woke like that shit. Yeah. And it's motherfuckers that I look at that so-called woke that take shit to a hole. You ain't gonna be no motherfucking woke person.
Motherfuckers are stupid.
Listen, if you're a so-called woke motherfucker and you're not owning your own business and you making your own money and you go work for somebody else, don't even start talking about woke. Period. If you're clocking in at somebody's job to make any type of
that whole concept of woke is just it's bullshit.
But with that said, I don't want to sound like I'm one of those like, oh yeah, but it's only a few of us. And this might be, a few really like black people when you really talk to them, melanated people, and you start talking to them about our history that they really don't even believe it. Right. And I ain't even talking about the generations before us. I'm not talking about like my mom and my grandma and them generation. I don't expect them to wake up one day and be like, yo, y'all are right.
Right.
I don't expect that.
I'm too far gone.
But it's people that's our age. If you try to explain them that, like, hey, yo, we couldn't have been like it logically don't make sense. Like the numbers don't make sense to me. For us to be like, I've always said that. I said this when I first started really learning about this shit. I don't think a lot of people from my generation came from Africa. I think we was already originated here. I'm not saying that our ancestors ain't come from somewhere, because obviously they did have to come from somewhere, but not from on a ship being slaves. I think they might have came here freely.
A lot of our ancestors traveled here on their own and were living here on their own, and then came slavery.
It goes back to with this. And people still got to realize Indians were selling slaves too, right? So how could they be selling motherfuckers that coming from a ship if they are like somebody? The nigga made it make sense. Like, think about it. If there had tribes here, if you got an Indian tribe here and a black tribe here, and this white man comes and say, well, we want these motherfuckers. Okay, well, we got some of them, and the whole point is them is they take over a tribe, they enslave the other tribe that they took over.
But if you just look at it like Indians aren't original people, they're not. Everything clearly goes back to Africa.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Even storms.
So where the fuck they come from? You know what I'm saying? They didn't just pop up in North America, just woke up and was just here one day.
Exactly.
Where the fuck did they come from?
Like, bruh, the nigga Hot Tub Jesus, he was arguing with Joe Rogan. And he kind of made Joe Rogan think about some shit, because he made a good point, because Joe Rogan was still stuck on like, how would y'all, with the ships and slaves and shit. So he was telling them, like, he was like, so the history of y'all learning how to be clean from people, right? He was like, yeah, Moors taught whatever the Caucasian people how to be clean, sleep in bed. He said, so you mean to tell me you think? And then he's saying that, like, in history they say that these people went to Egypt, and Egypt was like New York City or whatever at the time. He said, so you mean to tell me? And he said this was the place where the way the pyramids are built is because people were importing and exporting shit,
right?
Like, because just the what is it, like the middle, you can see it from everywhere. From everywhere.
It's on the Nile.
So he was like, you mean to tell me those people never put nobody and just said, because the current flows. He's like, you don't think they ever put anybody on a ship and said just,
They knew they had different ways. They had different places and different shit along their waterways where they knew, nigga, if we put a boat in the water here, it's gonna take us here. If we put a boat in the water here, it's gonna take us here. Like, even just like geographically, they just got shit all the way. Because how you like look at the continents and like the positioning of the continents, and Africa would just be so southern, what I'm saying? But that even can't be true.
I don't think so
because
either.
of how the flow
How
of
shit
the water
word
is. You
is.
know what I'm saying? That's what took the goddamn. That's what took the white folks and all that shit so long to be able to travel because they were going against the current.
And they also had to learn that shit from.
They were going against the current, you know. So how the hell? That's what took them so long to be able to travel.
Sometimes we just gotta have these conversations on our podcast, man.
Everywhere on this planet, you have original black Africans. Every country, every continent, everything. The original people are dark skinned. I don't give a fuck if it's Asian. You look up ancient Asians, the motherfuckers dark skinned. That ain't coincident. That's not coincident. The Arabs and shit was supposedly the first motherfuckers selling slaves and shit. Well, selling Africans, whatever.
Which can be believable.
It's a lot of shit to it, man, but history is some bullshit, man.
It really is, man.
When you just, the further you go into it, it's like a wormhole, because it's just like, okay, now this don't make sense. And then the further you go into it, okay, it's like, okay, now this don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It just keep fucking up everything and everything and everything. Nigga, look at the time when the pyramids was built. They show you right there. Nigga, the pyramids was built before the time of Jesus. Before the time frame that they give us for Jesus, the pyramids was already built. It ain't no time in history where it's low construction of the pyramids, where like they building them. There's no recorded time of the motherfuckers being built. They always been there.
God damn, man.
Look at the Bible, the Garden of Eden. Where the fuck else would that shit, geographically, where else could that shit have been?
Sound like this.
Ain't nowhere where white folk come from and they got the weather to uphold nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all some bullshit.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. You know? Bone Crusher or Blood Raw?
That's a stupid comparison.
Not a comparison, it's just the or.
Bone Crusher, Blood Raw even got a song.
CTE or PSC?
PSC. I mean, all of them nobodies except for the star. Like, PSC ain't had no. They got Dro.
I had B.O.B. at one point. Oh, that was Grand Hustle. So
Yeah, B.O.B. ain't PSC. They got Dro, but I mean, who would you compare Dro to at CTE? Slick Puller? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, there's no comparison.
I mean, what about YG?
YG what?
He was
YG
CTE.
ain't really CTE. YG just was signed to Jeezy.
Okay.
CTE is Jeezy, Blood Raw, Slick Puller. There was one more, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
It was somebody else, bro.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it. No comparison.
PSC had, you know, Dro, Country Kane,
Yeah. Country Kane and
Mac
Mac
Boney. Mac Boney was on the top 50, so I mean.
How? How you even rank Mac Boney? I don't even think Mac Boney got a mixtape.
Man. You know. Nicki Minaj retired, starting a family.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Okay.
She just wants some attention.
I feel like that too.
She just knew that, hey, if Nicki Minaj retiring to make headlines. That's it. We don't give a fuck, Nicki Minaj.
Don't say that. We don't personally. The Barbs do.
I don't even think they starting to give a fuck.
And the Barbs care about Nicki, man. Oh, you up on Proud yet?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
How you feeling? I'm glad they went back to the original theme song. Thank you, 50.
I mean, I still got the same feeling. I feel like Tariq gonna end up killing
Ghost or Tommy?
No. He gonna kill
Tommy?
Tommy. Tariq gonna kill Tommy. It's just a matter of time. Have you seen the new episode?
Tomorrow, the one for this week?
For the day.
Nah, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's gonna show you even more.
It is?
That's up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Yes,
watch it.
sir.
I watch it today. I ain't got a chance to watch it yet. Okay.
Yeah, Tariq gonna kill Tommy though. You know, I'm trying to think of what else. Ghost and Tommy gonna end up getting back straight.
Okay. I mean, that kind
There's
of.
gonna be a point in time they're gonna be alright with each other. Cause they gonna goddamn kill buddy who is stored now.
I seen that kind of gotta happen.
My whole thing is this. When the nigga was making them break the lady out of jail, the cartel bitch, what the fuck was Ghost doing? Like, he didn't even have a fucking plan.
He was acting like he was a janitor.
But I'm saying, like,
I don't know.
Tommy clearly had a plan.
I guess he was just
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
scope
saying?
it
He
out.
working with the court folks and shit. Boom, you know, we're gonna make her sick, put in the ambulance, woo woo. They had a real plan to get her out of there. What the fuck Ghost was gonna do?
First of all, you gotta think Ghost ain't got no team no more.
Right. But I'm saying, like, what the fuck
I don't know
was his plan?
I don't know. I think he was just scoping it out because he didn't have a plan at all.
He didn't have a plan, period. Like, nigga, you there by your fucking self, dressed up as a goddamn maintenance man or some shit. Like, what the fuck was you gonna do?
I don't trust what you call either. Lala.
She gonna fold. Tommy gonna end up killing her.
I don't hope he don't kill her.
Tommy gonna kill her.
She gotta do something. Cause
Tommy gonna kill her because she gonna fold.
She don't like Tasha no more, so she trying to put Tommy against Tasha.
See, Tommy finna try to clean up his money. Tommy and Tasha gonna come to a conclusion that she gotta go. Tommy trying to clean up his money. She trying to
I
do
know
it.
Tasha
She
doing
trying to
the
do
daycare
it at X. She trying to do it at X.
Tasha out.
But when she do it, it gonna bring a little heat. Cause they already finna be looking at Tommy. Cause Tommy went to the goddamn lawyer nigga house and they got that little shit on their little girl.
I
shit,
said
you know what I'm
that too. I
saying?
think they got Ghost
so
too.
they already finna be on Tommy.
I think they gonna have Ghost too. Or something.
Nah, she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Okay, I hope she didn't leave the book bag around.
But goddamn, when they jump on that shit, they gonna be looking more into Tommy again. They gonna try to see where his money going from. They gonna get in. They gonna see him and her. You know what I'm saying? They gonna trace it to her shop. They gonna come to her shop again, trying to goddamn woo woo woo. She gonna be about to fold because she really can't take the pressure. It already showed that when they was in the house and they were talking to some, and Tasha knocked at the door. She was finna crack in. She didn't even know who was at the door. You know what I'm saying? So she really can't handle the pressure. And when that shit happen, Tommy and Tasha gonna be like, man, she gotta go. Either Tommy or Tasha gonna kill her though. It might be Tasha, but I feel like it's gonna be Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy kill all his bitch.
Fact. That's a fact.
Tasha might not even be in on it. Him and Tasha might just have a conversation about how she don't need to be around and how she gonna fuck up shit, woo, woo, woo. And then Tommy just gonna fuck it and just take it on himself and just kill her. And Tasha ain't even gonna know.
Okay.
Tariq on that bullshit.
He has.
See, because I seen a new episode and I really don't want to. I'm trying not to
spoil it. Don't spoil
say
it.
it. You know what I'm saying?
But Tariq on the bullshit. I mean, I can see that coming in.
He's not really on the bullshit, but the shit that he doing, that just further showing me that, like, in the long run, he gonna end up killing Tommy.
Okay. There go our power recap. I gotta watch the new episode.
Dre back.
Dre was bad last episode.
Yeah, Dre got down. I can't figure Dre out yet, though. I can't figure Dre out yet, because he really kind of playing both sides. But I don't know. Because they got his daughter, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Okay. Shout out to motherfucking Power. Going strong for their final season into the new shit.
But one thing I can say from seeing the new episode without spoiling anything, they finna try to set Ghost up, but I feel like Ghost see that shit. Ghost see what's going on with Dre. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're gonna work out with them trying to use Dre.
That makes sense too. I hope Ghost will be smart enough to be like,
Yeah, Ghost already see that shit.
I don't know. Ghost.
He already see that shit.
I don't know. But yeah, man, shout out to goddamn Power, man. You made a you reposted something that you guys, I guess, said like last year. You still standing by that? White rappers are trash.
Definitely.
All white rappers.
All of them.
Okay.
All of them.
I just want to make sure you still stand by that.
White rappers are trash.
Not one white rapper that
They're all trash. Who else could you stand up with other than Eminem? You know how I feel about him. What other white rapper can you even make a point for?
Bubba Sparks is a little white.
Yeah, what other white rapper can you make a point for?
I'm asking you, Bubba Sparks is a little white.
Neither. Neither.
But Bubba Sparks gave you at least two good.
I was going to say
two
Bubba
hits.
Sparks because the white don't even got a song. The white just got verses.
Now. Lil White got a whole fucking CD. Don't do that.
The white got verses. He ain't got no song, no single. What's the Lil White song?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
But I just know. I mean, but Lil White is one of the motherfuckers I look at that was a part of like a movement at one point that was kind of big. You know, the 3-6 shit where everybody was connected with 3-6.
He was a part of some shit. What'd they get him?
Nothing. I'm just saying. I'm saying the only reason Lil White is relevant like that is because of if you got to be a 3-6 motherfucker to even understand or even know about Lil White too.
Right.
You know, that was back in the whole 3-6 had a lot of people dropping.
Lil White was a nobody then.
Remember when Fiend and who else there was? That Fiend DJ Bob Fiend and what you call had that mixtape back?
Fiend 3-6.
3-6 had that fucking mixtape. Oh, Mr. Wong. I was just trying to get it trying to hope you know. I couldn't think of nobody outside of Eminem as far as white rappers.
Ain't nobody.
What about white singers? You don't feel the same way about that though, right? White R&B singers.
I mean, you got a few white R&B singers. I wouldn't call them trash.
Okay.
You know. Okay. But the rappers are definitely trash. They don't belong here. White rappers don't belong here.
Okay.
Yeah.
A weird question. What do we look at Fabo as? Is he a legend?
No. Why?
I'm going to say why. I don't know if you've ever seen this shit or not, but it does. I mean, it's about like a down south type shit. It doesn't matter what type of event it is, because I've seen like birthday bashes. I've seen some shit recently. Whenever Fabo comes out there to do his shit, the crowd get turned like a motherfucker.
Because we in a drug taking era.
That's what I'm saying. Like niggas still fuck with Fabo.
Drug taking songs, but you still have to be from a certain era to even give a fuck about that.
True, but it's still
niggas don't give a fuck about no damn Fabo.
But that shit still turn up at any goddamn. When Fabo come on the stage, you'll think a special guest really came on the stage, bro. And
Fabo got that energy, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, he got drug taking songs.
Soon nigga that dum nigga go crazy.
All you gotta hear is goddamn, I'm starting to see spaceships on my head.
Scott is calling me. I was like, what the fuck? That's why I wrote that down. Like, where do we put Fabo though? Like,
we don't put Fabo nowhere.
Just somebody that can be a special guest that's gonna turn the crowd up.
In Atlanta.
And down south. Definitely Atlanta.
I wouldn't even say the whole South.
So even in Atlanta then, is he considered a legend Atlanta-wise?
I mean, kinda, because, you know, they were like some of the top people in the goddamn Snap movement, which was some legendary Atlanta shit.
I don't know if we're going to consider the whole D4L then. 2 people out of that whole group is what we're going to even be talking about.
I mean, that's the reason why we know him, though, from D4L, you know what I'm saying? He just branched off and did a few things on his own, but in the Snap era, D4L was just as big as the Franchise Boy. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. You think that?
Tatted up and shit, man.
But that's all Fabo.
Nah, that's D4L. Tatted up is D4L.
Tatted up is Fabo.
Fabo just the nigga that we remember from the shit. That's the D4L.
Tatted up Fabo, bro.
Nah.
Gotta be.
Tatted up is D4L, cuz.
Who else is on that song?
All of them.
Oh, Tatted Up, bro?
All of them on that song except Shawty Lo. I think Shawty Lo was in jail then. When D4L first came out, Shawty Lo locked up.
You sure Tatted Up?
I know the fat nigga on there because he said, come on, trick. Come on, trick. Laffy Taffy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's
Okay.
D4L.
I know Laffy Taffy D4L. I just thought Tatted Up. I don't even remember everybody else.
Fabo just the nigga that we remember from the song.
Now, I know he was, Laffy Taffy is D4L. Okay. Spaceships is Fabo shit.
Yeah. That's Fabo shit. But I still don't think that was like a solo Fabo project. I think that was D4L too. It just was Fabo's solo song.
So that's still his shit though. Like ain't nobody gonna come out there and perform Spaceship without just Fabo.
Right. Ain't nobody else on it. That's Fabo's solo song, but I think it was on the D4L project.
I don't know if I'm still putting D4L in the same category with like them franchise boys doing that style movement.
You'll have to.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy was big as fuck, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, what else after Laffy Taffy is we going there with this whole snap movement?
What you call it? What the song we just were talking about?
Tatted Up.
Tatted Up. Tatted Up was big too now in that time.
But the Tatted Up to the franchise boys though, I don't know. I don't think I'm putting them in the same.
I mean, the franchise boys, they had them a White Tee and goddamn
Lean With It, Rock With It.
Lean With It, Rock With It. Now Lean With It, Rock With It was a big ass song.
Super big.
Lean With It, Rock With It was like probably the biggest song in the snap era.
Okay.
Cause that's where the dance come from. When nobody doing the dance before Lean With It, Rock With It.
I mean, I think people were doing the dance, and they just made the song to go with the dance. If that make any sense.
It wasn't a thing before that.
But you think that would be the biggest song? I don't think that's the biggest song in snap movement though.
What would it be then?
The Soulja Boy wouldn't be considered snap.
Hell nah.
All right, wait. So, Yin Yang Twins is considered snap.
No.
So what are they then?
Yin Yang Twins in the Crunk era.
Okay, that's Crunk. Okay. I can see them franchise boy being the biggest song in the snap era. Like, damn.
In the snap era, Lean With It, Rock With It is the biggest song.
That's crazy.
Or Laffy Taffy.
And Laffy Taffy might be up there now that we putting it in there.
That was really the only two snap groups.
Get Silly was considered one.
Nah, we ain't gonna put him on.
I'm going down the list now. Get Silly. That shit, I'm not gonna say that.
See, that just when everybody had dances then.
Bitch can't do it like me. D4L.
D4L.
I forgot all about that.
Come on, man.
Bitch can't do it like me.
Boy, the houses over there.
They said It's Going Down was a part of that.
Never.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was.
No.
I mean, the beat.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I might. And they got what you call on there. I thought that was considered like that's what I'm saying. Snap Your Fingers, Lil Jon.
Yeah, Snap Your Fingers. I can see that.
The biggest snap song according to what I just went to on Google is "Shot a Snap and Buy Your Drink." T-Pain.
Hell nah.
Lean With It, Rock With It too.
Cause the snap era is some Atlanta shit, so I wouldn't even put T-Pain in that shit.
I understand that, but we talking about the biggest snap song. We're not talking.
That ain't really a snap song though.
I'm going off what they saying. All right, so one was Shot a Snap and T-Pain. Them franchise boys, Lean With It, Rock With It was two. Snap Your Fingers, Lil Jon. Crank That Soulja Boy.
Hell nah.
I think they like me. I think they like me. Them franchise boys. It's Going Down. Young Job. Bo Hagen featuring Fabo and Princess Diamond. What's up?
Hell nah, man. That list is trash.
Crank That Batman.
We lived in this era.
Bet you can't do
we
it
were
like
around. We ain't gonna go out there.
Look at her. Showstopper Danny Kane.
Come on, man. How the fuck is Danny Kane? You know how long Danny Kane is after the snap shit?
See, that's what I'm saying. Danny Kane was around that time.
No, the fuck it was.
What the fuck it was? Like 04, 05? What the fuck are you talking about?
That ain't Snap.
What era are you talking about with Snap?
When goddamn the franchise boy came out. That wasn't no 04, 05.
What year? Well, okay. Wait, when do you think them Franchise Boys came? I was like,
Man, them bitches came out, Lean With It, Rock With It, and shit like that came out like, I don't know though.
It
might have been
around that time. That's what I'm saying. That is around that time, bro. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, hell yeah.
But that list is trash. We lived through that. We lived through that era. We ain't putting no goddamn Danny Kane or no
I won't
Young
put Danny
Jock
Kane
and all
in
that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. I guess they're talking about like the music sounding of their time. Like that's what I'm
Snap
saying.
music is really the beat.
But then
they were doing the goddamn Lean With It, Rock With It, dance and all that shit too.
Okay, so
you can't do that to no goddamn meet me in the club. You going down? You can't do that to that.
They had that dance. But you can do it to Shout of Snap. Right.
You can, but T-Pain just jumped on the train of what was hot. He just was such a big artist at that time. That's why they want to give him some credit. But the Franchise Boy, Lean With It, Rock With It is the biggest song of the Snap era.
I can see Lean With It, Rock With It.
It wouldn't be no Snap.
Man.
It wouldn't be no Snap
So
era without goddamn Lean With It, Rock With It.
That is true. I don't know. I don't know. Because I gotta look at these eras how they judge them. Because that's what I was thinking. Like the Snap era to me was like down around that dance era, which I kind of was like, okay, 04 to 08 maybe 03.
That was more of a transition from the Snap to just everybody having a dance. But that shit ain't had nothing to do with Snap. The Batman ain't had shit to do with Snap. Crank That Soldier Boy ain't had shit to do with the Snap shit.
It actually did, because you started off with the Snap.
But I mean, he just jumped on some shit that was hot.
I mean, he was jumped on some shit that was hot, but he was technically from the South, so he just kind of seen where it was going.
It ain't South shit. It's Atlanta shit.
I mean, he said he Mississippi, Atlanta, so
he from Mississippi then.
He said he was from Atlanta at that time too.
He said he from Atlanta later on.
I mean, listen, man, I just go.
He was fucking with Gucci and shit and all that, but he was trying to.
He's been from
Atlanta.
He's been a lot.
But in the beginning, he was from Mississippi.
He's from a lot of different places. It's Soulja Boy, so I don't know. You know, he's made an argument to being from somewhere in L.A.
Yeah.
So I don't. Who am I to judge Soulja?
But we know in the beginning that nigga was from Mississippi.
I don't know shit. I assume he was from Mississippi. Let him tell it. He wasn't. You know, he stayed there for a little bit. He went back and forth, according to Soulja Boy's free at that, bringing him up. Welcome home, Soulja.
Soulja Boy been out about 2-3 months. I wonder why he ain't did shit. He ain't did no interview.
Probably don't feel like doing one. Oh, shit. I got on my list, my brother.
But yo, man, I'm rocking with the Franchise Boy, man. You know, Atlanta legends.
So with D4L then, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. We get them legendary status.
Just not solo. Well, with Shawty Lo?
Shawty Lo more legendary than all of them. Shawty Lo actually had a real solo career. Why I say, see, Shawty Lo was in D4L, right? But when D4L really had their big fame, Shawty Lo was locked up. That's why he ain't on none of them songs. But D4L really like his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Shout out to Snap Movement.
But then when Shawty Lo came out, D4L really died. And he really wasn't even on that shit that they was on.
He definitely was.
You know what I'm saying?
I just seen shit today, man, when he got there performing that diss song in front of T.I. at a concert. That's some real nigga shit.
That when they got to find it.
I think so.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Take a real nigga to go do a diss song to a nigga in that
Y'all don't hit the stage on his ass.
Yeah. But they still take some nuts to do that shit though, cause like nigga,
you really don't. Especially not when you know who the nigga is.
Oh yeah, cause they know each other.
I know what you is, nigga. I'm not scared to do a song. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker who don't really know and just looking from the outside in, like T.I. just big gangster nigga from Bankhead, woo. But he from Bankhead. He know.
I'm not even just talking.
I don't respect that.
I'm not even talking about that. most niggas, I ain't really never seen no nigga do a diss song and a nigga be in the crowd and they be like, man, fuck that shit, I'm gonna do my diss song still. Like, that's what I'm saying from that perspective. I'm talking about from the artist perspective of, I made this diss song, this nigga right here, his crew right here, my crew right here, get what?
Fuck it.
I'm gonna do an acapella at that.
That's what you do when you think a nigga a bitch nigga. You know? A lot of time when nigga beefing, they don't even be in the same place. You know? They make sure that they don't have them in the same place at the same time.
I mean, I'm glad they squashed their beef though and got everything settled, man.
Did they squash it?
Yeah, they squashed it. Shiloh said that shit way before he died and shit like they had. Like they stayed in the same neighborhood type shit. Like they got that shit straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they stayed in the same gated community. Like
I
him,
never
man,
think they really squashed it. I think it just was pointless to go back
I think
and
they
forth
squashed it.
anymore.
They squashed it. Like both of them talked about it before, like prior to Shiloh dying, and T.I. talked about it too. Like whatever happened, it's Atlanta, so I'm pretty sure they got motherfuckers in common.
Nigga, they from the same neighborhood.
Yeah, so I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
This wasn't like a little flip situation.
Yeah, they from the same neighborhood, so you know, pretty sure they got motherfuckers.
It seemed like
in common.
niggas. Well, I often say it seemed like, well, that's just South anyway. When niggas be beefing, most of the time they kind of squash that shit. I often say 50 and Ja Rule still beefing to this day.
Yeah.
I don't think T.I. Lil Flip gonna ever squash that.
Cause they beef had shit behind it.
Oh yeah, that was deeper. It was way deeper than
saying?
just the music shit.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they don't never squash
They
that
beef
shit.
just carried over into the music shit.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, shout out low, man. Shout out to the D4L and Fabo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez and Gucci ain't never gonna squad they beef.
I don't never see because there's blood behind it. You just talked about it.
They ain't never gonna squad that.
Because motherfuckers, somebody died behind that shit. Like it's.
And Gucci don't give a fuck about talking about it. You know?
Cause it happened.
Gucci real disrespectful.
It happened.
You know what I'm saying? Gucci told that nigga, go dig your partner up, nigga. But he can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know. Nigga Gucci went to Macon and did the diss song. Where the nigga from? And the nigga was like a big nigga from Macon. The nigga who he killed. You know what I'm saying? He went to Macon and did that motherfucker. And they were turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey man, it's Gucci. All praises to Gucci,
Like
man.
nigga like that.
All praises to Gucci, man.
Like nigga that just stand 100% behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no switching, ain't no conforming, ain't no, you know, talking down about it when I'm in certain places or certain situations. Nigga, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I remember DJ Drummer tried to squash the beat. That didn't work out too good. He had them on the phone together and shit. You could tell Gucci really ain't want to be on the phone. Well, neither one of them really didn't want to have a conversation. He made an attempt, though.
Most niggas do, I guess. All praises to Gucci, man. All praises to Gucci. Anything else on your mind, my brother?
Nah, man. I feel like we ain't been. How long we been on?
An hour, my nigga.
God damn. You ain't feel like an hour.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I ain't got shit though.
Yeah, get on an hour, my nigga. Well, shit, but I got everything on my list. That's why I asked you if I guess you got on yours. Shit.
It was a good conversation we had today, my brother.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm talking about, my brother. Shit, ain't nothing else, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We see y'all motherfucking next episode. Thank you all our listeners, subscribers, and all that good shit. Make sure y'all tell somebody about the Man One Podcast. 2K, you got any thoughts on your 2K shit?
2K could have been a little better, but I'm fucking with it.
Shout out 2K, man. You know, shout out to the park and all the motherfuckers in 2K. Yeah, what I'm saying, nigga. You did. Tool it. I see you, nigga. See y'all niggas out there. Shit. Tula said he got him about that point guard that got a little Westbrook type abilities and shit. Oh, okay. Okay. I see you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
See you. But yeah, man. Shout out to 2K though. I ain't got no beef with it. I mean, 2K, man, all the shit really be the same every year, just updated with names and shits of that nature. They get us every year.
They trick us.
They trick us every year.
They could do that shit like goddamn Grand Theft.
Except this one, they got like women, you know, the WNBA on there. So shout out to having the WNBA on there to bring some girls more to 2K. So shout out to that. That'd be 5 y'all get them their own park or some shit. You know, shout out to that. Then, you know, maybe they can hoop in the park. Let's not say get them their own park. If they feel like they got a character, they can go in the regular park and hoop.
Yeah, that probably gonna be what it's gonna be for long.
You know, let them go in the park and hoop with a girl.
Have women and men in the park.
Nah, they don't need to do that. Because niggas is gonna create women characters just to have them to go out on the park, though. Same reason niggas create women characters on GTA. Like, I don't get that. That's weird to me.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe they're trans gamers.
Trans gamers. They women in the game world.
Trans gamers.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like the episode of goddamn the Black Mirror.
Hey, this what I want to say. I was watching Corey Holcomb show, and they had a good point where they were saying like you could tell like who run shit like in America just off of shit like you could say nigga all day, but you can't say faggot. You know what I'm saying?
That was on Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about off of that, but they had a in-depth conversation about that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I seen Corey Holcomb, man.
that's real interesting though, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the truth. Like, you can't say faggot, but you can say nigga all day. You know?
Yep. It's been that way, my man. If y'all haven't seen that Dave Chappelle shit, go see it. I like that shit.
You know, he got a lot of points, you know. He just made it comical, but he got a lot of social points that motherfuckers really should look into.
They should. But you know how niggas is, man. Yeah, my nigga. That's all I got on my goddamn list, my brother.
Man, one podcast.
See y'all motherfuckers next episode.
King of R&B, here's my song. Worked all week, can't wait till 3. No emails, please, weekend me. Gas tank on E, all drinks on me. Cause it's Friday, girl, it's Friday. It's Friday, girl, it's Friday. Hey, the 40 hours beat my ass up, no lying. I'm leaving out the parking lot flying. In the wind, not stopping, don't try it. Gas and hot wings is on my list. We can go out of town, I'm driving. The kids want pizza, I got them. Man, Fortnite, no guidance. They can stay up late night and keep it popping. Yeah, cause it's Friday, girl, it's Friday. Hey, 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 hey. Cause it's Friday, girl, it's Friday. You should've planned that meeting on Tuesday. My 8 hours up, so the dough I'm choosing. My time being up, I can feel Saturday kicking in. No alarm clocks, cause I'm sleeping in. Told my kids I'm tired, don't test my patience. With my sleepover, I fix your breakfast. College football, I see you waiting. It's a Friday, I can't explain it. I don't wanna hear nothing, not a thing. Mess around, might go insane. Just made it past the other 4 days. Baby, it's okay because it's Friday, girl, it's Friday. It's Friday, girl, it's Friday. I don't wanna hear nothing, not a thing. Mess around, might go insane. Just made it past the other 4 days. Baby, it's okay because it's Friday. It's Friday, girl. It's Friday, girl, it's Friday, girl. I don't wanna hear nothing, not a thing. Mess around, might go insane. Just made it past the other 4 days. Baby, it's okay because it's Friday, girl. It's Friday, girl, it's Friday, girl. I don't wanna hear nothing, not a thing. It's Friday, girl, it's Friday, girl. I don't wanna. reach me. After 4 o'clock, man, you won't even see me. If you see me at the store, don't worry, I ain't speaking. Spoke the last 4 days, you ain't gotta greet me, mommy. No. Clock moving slow, man, why this shit tease me? Shout to do say, man, that'll really please me, mommy. Friday afternoon, and I'm gonna take it easy, mommy. Oh yeah. Let my hair down and let it flow freely, mommy. Oh yeah. Cause I'm not trying to hear nothing, not a thing. I'm not trying to hear nothing,